Multi-exclusive. The bitch will be caught with another exclusive. Today's video is gonna be about who's gonna win the 2020 election. Because we all know, well, not everybody knows, but the people that's really lost into this whole spectrum of voting, they don't really understand and understand how things go. So that means they understand it, but they standing under the whole concept of it. Because you gotta look at it like this and take this into consideration. Why every 4 years you gotta? Why every 2 years or 4 years you gotta vote? Feel me? Cause last I checked, every time somebody vote or every time somebody new come in office, shit get worse. Or you just giving your power to something outside of you to allow it to take over and do whatever the fuck it want to do. Clearly, what you pay attention to is what you receive. So at the end of the day, your vote don't matter at all. It never have, it never will, and it never will matter. So people out here going crazy saying, yo, hurry up and vote, yada, yada, yada. It really don't matter who you vote for because at the end of the day, your vote does not matter. It was all made up. It's propaganda. Listen, when in your life did you ever in your life, took into consideration to say, "Oh, let's vote"? What did you get back in return? You ain't get shit back. You still gotta pay taxes. You still got treated like a slave. They don't give a fuck about you. And what else? It's the same shit over and over again. There's no changes for me. That's what you gotta take into consideration. If you don't pay attention to something, you won't receive it. So at the end of the day, you won't receive all the bullshit or the things that's going on behind the scenes. These things won't reappear or reshape in your life because you're not focused on what's going on. You're focused on getting your way out of that shit. You're basically spinning through that web. You're not getting lost into the construct of, oh, you need to vote, you need to do this, because at the end of the motherfucking day, even if you still vote, what's going to happen? Prices ain't going to get low. Your rent, your mortgage, or whatever you paying for ain't going to get low. Shit just only going to keep rising and getting higher to the point where like, people start moving out, people start complaining, going crazy, saying they should do this, do that, yada, yada, yada. People talking all this crazy shit. But at the end of the day, you got to question, yo, when we vote, the people that we voting for, do they really have all this power and control? Or are they just basically being used as puppets, aka sheeps? Because that's the question where you need to be asking. You need to also find out who's writing the scripts. You need to also find out who's doing their makeup. You need to also find out who's setting them up or putting them out here to basically do what they got to do or what they being pushed and forced to do. Because they not out here doing things or saying shit from their heart. You always see a president or some mayor or a governor with a motherfucking piece of paper reading from a script. So at the end of the day, these motherfuckers, they don't just say, oh, I'm going to be president, I'm going to take over the world. No, these motherfuckers is sheeps. And the moment you realize that shit would be the moment that, oh, all this shit is just basically staged. The motherfucking election is rigged. They pick and choose. They already know who's gonna be president next year. It's basically gonna be Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Kanye. Fuck all these motherfuckers. I don't care about these motherfuckers. So I just let y'all. I'm just letting y'all know that for sure. Even if nobody actually participating in voting, there won't really be no motherfucking point. Because at the end of the day, they're still gonna pick and choose whoever they want to pick and choose. It don't go by you. You just basically being used as a vessel. You're being practiced motherfucking witchcraft on to make it seem like, oh, we're in trouble, we're in debt, we need to vote for this person, we need to do that. No, what you're doing, you're praying, you're worshiping somebody outside of you, where you could just take power and control over your life by yourself and basically do shit for your own benefit of the doubt. You ain't gotta fucking vote on their time or be like, oh, you gotta do this. Cause last I checked, these motherfuckers don't care. They still gonna do whatever they want to do. And at the end of the day, if this election was real serious, and for say if this virus was serious, why is there still an election going on? That means this whole shit is just pandemic, whatever you want to call it. All this shit is just planned. So people really going crazy telling me, oh, you need to vote. I'm like, motherfucker, what am I voting for? I never voted in my life, and I never attempted to vote in my life. Cause my higher self always say, yo, it's a waste of time. It's bullshit. Why you even paying attention to this shit? You got other fish to fry, bigger fish to fry. Why am I fucking worrying about voting for somebody that ain't gonna even come to your motherfucking funeral? I ain't gonna pay your respects to you. But you quick to vote for that person. You quick to show that person emotional love or courage and shit. But at the end of the day, motherfucker don't even know you. Don't give a fuck about you. Don't ain't putting food on your table. Not saying you need him to, but at the end of the day, these motherfuckers don't care. They gonna pick and choose whoever they want to pick and put in office. Your vote never mattered. What changes do you see that's good that's going on despite shit just buildings being built? Yeah, that's about it. And that's it, that's all. So yeah, Trump gonna win the 2020 election. And then it's gonna be order out of chaos. People gonna go crazy. People gonna be pissed off, just like when he got elected in the beginning. People were just pissed off, angry, sad, mad, depressed. This gonna be heavier to weight this time too. So yeah, that's who's gonna win the election. There's no need for do. I mean, it's common sense though. It's really common sense for me. And they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do, if people allow it. So yeah, that's about it. I love y'all, but yo, don't take this election shit serious, man. You just wasting your time. For me, at the end of the day, you your own president. Ain't nobody else your president. Just know that shit.